Hi all. We continue the session with linked list class. So last video we have discussed array list completely. When your operation is retrieve operation, then array list is the best choice. When your operation is insertion or deletion operation in the middle of the array list, then array list is the worst choice. To overcome this, we can go to next class, that is linked list class. Okay, so what is linked list class means? The underlying data structure is doubly linked list, not single linked list. The linked list class data structure, underlying data structure is double linked list only we are going to use here. If our frequent operation is insertion or deletion in the middle, then linked list is the best choice. If our frequent operation is retrieval, then linked list is worst choice. Automatically we can move to array list. Duplicate objects are allowed. Duplicate objects are allowed means if you insert 10, again you can insert the value 10. That is duplicate objects are allowed. Insertion order is preserved. Insertion order is preserved. Okay. Next, heterogeneous objects are allowed. String object, then integer object, anything you can add. Null insertion is possible. You can even insert null also. Next, linked list. What are the, now immediately I told you, each and every class we have constructors and methods. What are the constructors means? This linked list has two constructors. Array list has three constructors. One is with empty capacity, default capacity, with initial int capacity, then collection. Here linked list I equal to new linked list of, just linked list of, create an empty linked list object. Linked list I equal to new linked list of collection means to create equivalent linked list object for the given collection. Next, methods. Usually we can use linked list to implement stacks and queues. We already in data structure you have studied. Here also linked list is used to implement stacks and queues to provide support for this requirement. So it has six methods. One is void add first of object O. So you have double linked list, you just imagine. So one is previous, another one is next. Okay. So add first of object O, next add last in the linked list. Object gets first. From the first list you can get the object. From the last list you can get the object. Then you can remove first element. You can remove last node. So we can apply this method only on linked list object. This method we cannot apply in array list. So one example program, if you, so maximum they'll ask theory questions. Explain linked list with an example Java program. So explain linked list or illustrate linked list means immediately you should tell that what is linked list in collection framework. Then what are the constructors of linked list? Then what are the methods can be used for linked list? One example program for 10 mark question. So class linked list demo, public static void when my execution starts from here. Linked list I equal to new linked list of. Okay. So my linked list name is I, or sorry, the L. Linked list I have given L. L dot add of couple. L dot add of couple. If you add this, couple will be added in the first node. So L dot add of 30. After couple 30 will be added. L dot add of null. So like this you can insert that, add that value. Next, L dot set of 0 comma software. Even though couple is there in the first position, 0 comma software you have given. So the first position will be occupied by software. Now set of 0 comma pinky. Now the 0 position will be occupied by pinky. So output will be pinky software couple 30 null couple. This is the output for this linked list till now. Now you see here the code is continuing. Remove last. What was is last? Couple is in the last. So now you have removed couple. If you give system.out.println of means what is the output? I'll tell you. Pinky software couple 30 null is the output. Add first VVVV. So you are giving the add in the first one means VVVV, remaining is the output. Okay, what is meant by this generic? J2AC5, that means fifth edition, this type safe object. Already I told you, point we discuss here. Okay, before generic, we can store any type of objects in collection, that is non-generic. New generic forces the Java programmer to store specific types of object. What is the type safety? We can hold only one single type of object, but this is all non-generic we have discussed. But generic means you have to use only, it doesn't allow to store other object. So this is safety purpose we can use. This is started from fifth edition. Typecasting is not required. There is no need to typecast the object. That means integer to float, float to integer, like the integer to string, under no need to do. So list is my this one list is my object, new array list of list dot add of hello. If you want to use this as a string, means string s equal to string of list dot get of 0, typecasting. If you use generics, we don't need to typecast the object, but you should include the data type within an angular bracket. So list string list equal to new array list string of list dot hello of means just you can just list dot get of 0, hello will be printed. Next one is hash set. So what is hash set means? Three sets we have. First one is what we have discussed, array list, then linked list, another one, third one is hash set. You know that set. So the underlying data structure is hash table. Hash table you would have studied in your data structure. If you want to store the values in a hash table, you are in need of key. Okay, based on the hash table size, the key will be occupied in the corresponding position inside in the hash table. So underlying data structure is hash table. You have known key mod hash table size. That is the formula. So insertion order is not preserved and it is based on hash code of the object. Insertion order is not preserved based on the value. If suppose my hash table size is 10, my key value is 5. So 5 mod 10, 0, zeroth position it will sit. If I'm giving one more value 55, again it will come in the zeroth position, but zeroth position already 5 is there, so it will move to next position 55. This is one of the methods to achieve this collision, but number of methods are there. This is called linear probing. So insertion order is not preserved and it is based on hash code of the object. Duplicate objects are not allowed. Same 5 and 5. Duplicates or objects are not allowed. But an linked list and array list duplicate objects are allowed. But here it is not allowed. If you are trying to insert duplicate objects, we won't get compile time error and runtime error. Add of method simply returns false. We will not get any compile time error or runtime error. For that add of method, if you write that add of method will get false. Instead of adding the value in the same value, it will show that false. Heterogeneous objects are allowed. Okay, null insertion is possible. This serializable and clonable interfaces can be implemented, but we can't do random access. Interfaces already we have discussed. What are the constructors means? Hash set h equal to new hash set of. Hash set h equal to new hash set of. It creates an empty hash set object with the default initial capacity 16. So initial capacity we have known. For example, in linked list, the initial capacity is 10. We have discussed. But here the initial capacity is 16. Okay, so your hash table size is 16. But one more new thing here, if you see, default fill ratio is 0.75. What is this fill ratio is known as load factor. That means in array list, if your initial capacity is 10, if you are given a default capacity is 10 means till the 10th value you can store. If you reach 10th value and if you are going to you cross the 10th value and you are going to give 11th value, then only array will be extended. Then only array will be extended. But in hash table, we can't reach that much till the last. So that they have fixed one fill ratio that is 0.75. That means what? 75% of your hash table is filled, automatically your hash table size will be changed, increased, so that is 0.75. Okay, so uh, for example, here if you reach 12, 13th value if you want to insert, automatically your fill ratio will be covered so that it will move to the next capacity. New hash set of int initial capacity. You can give, I can give 20, 25. So 25 if you give 3 by 4th of the 25 part, for example, this one. If you give 24, 3 by 4th of this 24 capacity 24 will be filled means next time it will be automatically incremented. Next, int initial capacity float fill ratio. This is default fill ratio. If you want, you can reduce to 0.50 or you can reduce to 0.90 also. Last one, as usual, from collection classes. So what is this load factor? How I can get the load factor means number of stored element in the table divided by hash table. Number of stored element in the table. For example, my stored element out of 16, 10 divided by 16. Okay, 10 divided by 16. What is the value will come? That is only your load factor. So hash set methods. Boolean add of element E. If you give this, it will show you if element is added means it will show you true. Otherwise, it will show you the false. So Boolean add of element C, based on the true or false, that element E will be added. It removes all the elements from the list. Object clone means it returns shallow copy of the hash set. One more hash set. Boolean contains of object O means it check whether the object is present or not. If it is present, it will tell you true. Otherwise, it will tell you false. Boolean is empty. It returns true if there is no element present in the set. It gives number of elements of a set. Boolean object of O means it removes the specified object O from the set. Remove of. So this is one example program. Hash set demo. Hash set h equal to new hash set of. If you want, you can put a string means only string. Okay, hash h dot add of b. It is not like linked list or array list. First b will be added. It is not like that. Next C will be added. It is not like that. Already I told you based on hash table. The initial capacity is 16. So this B will be converted into its ASCII value 96 or 97. So 97 mod 16. So 97 mod 16 means 0, 0th position we will say if it is 96. Like that each and every character's ASCII value will be taken care. That mod 16 will be done. What value you are getting, that position this B will be stored, C will be stored and Z null will be stored. Okay. So system dot out dot println h dot add of Z, Z will be added. Hash rate examples ignoring duplicate elements, because here we discuss that duplicates are not allowed. So that here we can, here no duplicates not an issue, but here Ravi is a duplicate element. So first hash set string, only I have to use string. Here if I use 10, 20 and all, error will be shown. So Ravi will be added, but this Ravi also will get the same because same duplicate value. So if you traversing the element, you can get Ravi, Vijay and Ajay only. Ravi, Vijay and Ajay. Okay. Linked hash set. I'll wind up in this with this concept. This is very easy. So it is the child class of hash set. Under hash set, if you see here, I'll show you. That is set. You see a hash set, linked hash set. Both are the classes under the interface. So this linked hash set is the child class of it is a child class of hash set. Linked hash set is exactly same as hash set. What is that difference means? First one is data structure is a combination of linked list and hash table. For a hash set, the data underlying data structure is only hash set, hash table. But linked hash set, it is a combination of linked list and the hash table. Insertion order is preserved. Okay, but we have seen that insertion order is not preserved. It is introduced in 1.4 version. Collection framework was introduced in 1.2 version, but in this linked list has been added in 1.4 version. Okay, if in the above program, if you are replacing hash set with linked hash set, the output is BCDS null 10. The insertion order is preserved. Tree set. Next video we will discuss tree set. Now I'll end up the video here. Thank you so much.